Good morning. Good morning. We're going to wait around for about 1 or 2 minutes. Welcome to Fulton County Library System's Streaming Storytime. We'll give it another minute, see if we can get a few more people on. So it's 11 o'clock. Good morning. My name is Kevin Brown. I'm the manager at the Mechanicsville Library, and I will be reading today for our streaming story time. I'll have 3 books we'll do, and they'll all be about bears. So the first one is Sleepyhead Bear. The second is The Very Cranky Bear. And the third is Where's My Teddy? So we're going to start with Sleepy-Headed Bear, but before we get started, let's sing a little song. Join with me. We'll sing it twice. And if you don't get it the first time, you'll get it the second time. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, sit real still. If you're ready for a story, sit real still. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, sit real still. Now let's try it again. You try to sing with me. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, sit real still. If you're ready for a story, sit real still. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, sit real still. Here we go. Sleepyhead Bear by Lisa Peters. Under sizzling skies, with hot air to spare, Bear tries to catch a few winks in his lair. So this bear's sleepy. A bug buzzes here, a bug buzzes there. Poor little ready for bed sleepyhead bear. Doesn't look like he's going to get much sleep. He tries to look tall and growls, roar! But the bugs aren't afraid, and they buzz in his fur. The bugs aren't afraid of him. Bear jumps in the lake and swims till he's sure that the big bugs and small bugs won't find him. He's trying to get away. Swat, swat here. Slap, slap there. Poor little dog paddling frog scattering bear. But he still can't get away. He climbs up a tree, but he doesn't get far because this is the tree where the stinging bugs are. Not fun. Bees. He discovers a place to hide, but 4 raccoons won't budge until Bear says, roar. Then they get scared and run away. So bugs aren't afraid of him, but raccoons are. Raccoons flying here, raccoons flying there. Poor little stuck inside a bit too wide bear. So the raccoons scattered, but now the bear is stuck in the log. The log starts to roll down a hill, and it's clear that bear is going for a ride. Oh dear. Would you like to take a ride like that? I wouldn't either. The log turns around and around before Bear is tossed out, dizzy and sore. That's why I wouldn't want to ride in a log. Poor Bear. Let's see what happens. He lands in a meadow. Poor little bear has bumps on his head, bumps everywhere. Too tired to climb up and fall down anymore, he lets out a squeaky growl and roar. He's tired. Where are the bugs? Did they disappear? Maybe there aren't any bugs down here. That would be good. Just flowers. Ah, and he takes a sniff. Now he can relax. All of a sudden, Bear is a blur with bugs that don't buzz or sting over. Flutter and dip, flutter and steer, bugs on his nose, bugs on his fur. So they tickle away his growl and his roar. They tickle him till he forgets he is sore. So now he feels good. Bear stands up straight like a furry brown flower. His new friends visit him hour after hour. How would you like to play with all those butterflies? Or who's afraid of butterflies? They won't hurt you. Underneath soft summer skies with stars galore, a warm breeze carries a hint of a snore. So he's still tired, and now it's getting dark. Must be time for bed. Nodding off here, nodding off there, deep little fast asleep, at last asleep there. With the fireflies around, Bear finally gets to go to sleep. How many of you like fireflies? They won't hurt you either. That was a cute little story. So the next story is The Very Cranky Bear by Nick Bland. In the jingle jangle jungle, on a cold and rainy day, four little friends found a perfect place to play. Moose had marvelous antlers, and Lion a golden mane. Zebra had fantastic stripes, and Sheep, well, Sheep was plain. They're in a cave trying to keep dry. Now they're playing cards. None of them had noticed that someone else was there. Sleeping in that cave was a very cranky bear. Roar! Went the cranky bear. Roar! 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 That's a cranky bear, huh? He gnashed his teeth and stomped his feet and chased them out the door. So in the jingle jangle jungle, on a cold and rainy day, four little friends had nowhere warm to play. They had to go back out in the rain. That's bad. Wait a minute, said Zebra as she scratched her furry chin. Maybe if we cheer him up, he'd let us come back in. If I did not have stripes, said Zebra, I'd be cranky too. We should give that bear some stripes. That's what we should do. Stripes are silly, Moose complained, especially on a bear. My antlers always cheer me up. Let's give that bear a pair. You think the bear wants antlers or stripes? No, 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 said Lion. Antlers are a bore. A golden mane like mine, he said, would cheer him up for sure. I'd like a golden mane. So Zebra fetched a can of mud and Lion some grass of gold. Moose got two big branches and Sheep got cold. So the sheep didn't do anything. Sheep was getting worried. They've been eaten up for sure. And then from inside the cave, there came a very cranky, what do you think? Roar! Oh, wow. Zebra, Lion, and, and Moose ran out, and Bear was right behind them. They hid behind the bushes where they hoped he wouldn't find them. Look how silly the bear looks. Why is he still cranky? He got antlers, stripes, and a mane. Before we gave him those, Lion said, he looked so very plain. He doesn't look happy. A bear stormed back. As Bear stormed back inside the cave, he turned and roared to Sheep. All I really want, he said, is a quiet place to sleep. So she fetched a pair of clippers and she sheared off half her wool. She stuffed it in a cotton bag until the bag was full. Wow, she cut off some of her wool. She tiptoed back inside the cave. "Excuse me, Bear," she said. "Would you like a pillow for underneath your head?" That was nice of her. That was thankful. I meant thoughtful. "Well, thank you very much," said Bear, as soon as he fell asleep. And soon he fell asleep. Maybe he was dreaming of a plain but thoughtful sheep. And the bear went back to sleep happily. And the four friends played cards again. The end. That was nice. The last book is Where's My Teddy by Jez Albarro. Shout out to Pooh Bear, my favorite bear, and Curly Fry, because Curly Fry likes musicals. I'll try to do this with a little rhythm. Okay. Do, 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 do. Eddie's off to find his Teddy. Do, do. Teddy's name is Freddie. Do, do. There is little Eddie. Do, do. He lost him in the woods somewhere. It's dark and horrible in there. "Help," said Eddie, "I'm scared already. I want my bed and I want my teddy." Do, 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 do. He tiptoed on and on until something made him stop quite still. "Look out," he thought, "there's something there." "What's that?" "A giant teddy bear." Do, 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 do. "Is it Freddie?" said Eddie. Do, do, what a surprise. "How did you get to be that size?" Do, 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 do. "He's big." Do, 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 do. "You're too big to huddle and cuddle," he said. Do, "I'll never fit both of us into my bed." Do, then out of the darkness, clearer and clearer, the sound of sobbing came nearer, nearer. Soon the whole woods could hear the voice bawl, "How did you get to be tiny and small?" "You're too small to huddle and cuddle," it said, "and you'll only get lost in my giant bed." Look at little Eddie, do, do. He's looking real scary, do, do. It was a gigantic bear and a teeny Teddy stomping towards the giant Teddy and Eddie. Eddie looked scared. "My Ted!" gasped the bear. "A bear!" screamed Eddie. "A boy!" yelled the bear. "My Teddy!" cried Eddie. So really they did a swap. Do, 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 do. Then they ran and they ran through the dark woods back to their homes as fast as they could. Do, 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 do. All the way back to the snuggly beds where they huddled and cuddled their own little Teds. Do, 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 do. That's the end of Streaming Story Time. Please join us tomorrow when there's someone else to read next time. Have a good one. Thank you. Yay! do, 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 do. Shout out.